Oh no!
No!
Hey!
Ring!
Hello everyone and welcome to another reaction to the Schmoedown right here on Dedicated to Art. I am your host as usual, Case Cornelis, joined by the Huge, Nico and Chris for a reaction, one of the two matches with Eric Zipper this week. This one is his team debut with Paul Oyama, and they are facing Video Drew, as we've seen before, and Tom. I don't know who Tom is. I just saw that it was Tom. But we'll figure out today, I guess. I've been looking forward to Paul and Zipper making their debut. I have high hopes for them. I think they can be a very good team because that was one of the first titles that Paul got in the fan leagues, getting to the team title of Worldwide Movie Trivia and actually defending that as well. So he has been known to not only do well in singles, but also in teams. So I've been looking forward to this one. Guys, what do we think of this? Chris, I see you make some faces.
A little salt in the wound. Feels good. Feels very good.
I'm not talking about ours.
No. But no, I'm saying when Arena and I faced Paul way back when. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
But to be fair, I get to take it out on his former teammate pretty soon in movie Warzone, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now, about Video Drew. I personally loved her personality from her debut match, and she did pretty well, minus a little bit of a fumble in round 3, but that happens. And I remember, Nico, you once said that it's possible she might be teaming up with Mark Edward Hoyk. Now, because he's teamed up with Whitney, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. But I'm very curious to see what she and Tom can do, and if they're going to actually be a good match for Paul and Eric to try to, overcome.
That's true. Nico, what are your thoughts on this match?
Much like with her singles debut, this is very much a match of the known versus the unknown. And we know a lot about Paul, more so than a lot of other people, simply because we've interacted with him throughout the earlier portion of his career. Not only is he one of the best teams champions of the Fan League history, but he's also the only person to have held 2 Fan League titles at the same time, no less, with 2 different partners. When he was Full Metal title holder and the Fandom Fight Teams title holder with Lucas Schilbach. Michael Campbell being his other partner that he held gold with. So he's got a lot of experience in the team realm. Eric Zipper, he's been busting his ass as of late. It showed in the Manager Bowl, and I'm just wondering, when was this match taped, and will the efforts that he showed in the Manager Bowl also show in this match? Again, we don't know a lot about Video Drew. We don't know a lot about what she's strong in or weak in. We know that she has maybe some Nicole Kidman movies that she likes and maybe some Nicole Kidman movies that she's not as strong in. And again, the addition of Tom, we don't even know his last name, let alone what he's actually good at in terms of movie trivia.
As long as it's not Dagnino.
So,
actually, here's the real question. Is this Tom, the original Tom from MySpace?
Wow. Okay. Much like I did when she fought Brendan Meyer, I got to go with the devil we do know as opposed to the devil we don't know.
Yep, I agree there. We've already said that Paul is just one of the best players, period. Not in singles, but also in teams. And it doesn't really matter who his teammate is. He'll win. He is going to decimate teams the way he is going because, Paul is on a warpath, and not just in singles, also in teams. So I can't wait to see what he can do in this match and in the future. So I think we should just press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Just listen
for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry about what nobody on such and such Facebook and Twitter, blah, 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 is saying. They're not in the league. You are, I am, and we are a team. And we're here to make things happen. Now, are you feeling all right about that?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. You know, it feels good to have people in my corner. We just got to make it into that tournament, man. If we make it into that tournament, I know we can do it. Like, I know we can, but we just have to make it.
All right, boys, hold up. All right, it's a big day. All right, green room's ready. They got the iced tea chilling. Everything's set. I want to get in that tournament, and I want you guys to run through these chumps. All right, I want you to send these weirdos back to the horror shelf at Blockbuster Video. You think you can do that?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Oh, Kaiser, never change.
Please don't.
Please don't. Stats-wise, he may not be the best manager of all time, but he's the manager of our hearts.
We're not seeing Tom's face. Hey.
Danielle, it is always a pleasure to share the desk with you. You are a bright star in this dark world.
Get ready for some dirty commentary, folks.
I'm gonna love it.
You know, I've got the truth. I'll get you through it, but happy to be.
Wait, why? I have no idea.
Danielle, what do you think about these
Ken,
teams?
what kind of laugh was that?
Debuting teams, though some of the names are not.
The kind where you're phoning it in.
Well, so we've got in Video Drew, who some people don't really know what it seemed like she was kind of a favorite.
It was, it was amazing to watch. Video Drew showed up, and Video Drew made a statement, and it was a loss, but I always say this: wins and losses are important later on for titles. You got to go here and mock show, as they used to yell at the Beatles, and she did. And I think it's interesting to see her now in a team function, teaming up with a guy we only know as Tom.
Yeah. And Tom, apparently Video Drew goes into Emma's office and says, Video Drew needs a match. Video Drew needs a partner. Emma gives her all of that.
I mean, she's got people under a spell, then I would imagine. So they're forming up a team. We're going to call them Looney Bin, or they call themselves Looney Bin, and we're going to see them. We don't know what to expect. We've seen Drew.
So does this mean they're going to say Looney Bin says that kind of answering?
Business covering movies for a long time.
Maybe.
Oh, dear God.
Please, yes.
Are the cobwebs, the nerves of the first match? Is that out of the way? Is she going to feel better and maybe safer in a team environment? These are all questions we have going in, Danielle. But they're on the other side facing a team that does have some experience in this league.
Mm-hmm. No, and it's very true. And we've got right now, we've got the team of the Loose Cannons, and man, Zipper has just had. What a year.
Let me tell you about Eric Zipper. I like this kid, Eric Zipper. He starts with World's Finest, Winston, and that team kind of goes away. And then, he actually thought that Grace would want.
Yeah, I love how we talked to
like
Winston about that the other
Can I
night.
have that candy?
It was
and
great.
You give him a squash. It was so funny. So funny.
Ken, I love you so much. That's not funny. That poor baby. He just wants to answer the question.
I'm just envisioning Zipper taking off his clothes every time he gets upset.
I like him. I really do.
I didn't get the race at work.
The best of luck in all his future endeavors. And I'll say this.
How dare you?
I'm just thinking about Miles Teller in Whiplash, who is like, who needs to say, "I'm upset" a lot of times because it's not loud enough.
He was a superstar in the fan leagues, Danielle, and you know what this means. It's like winning a title in a backyard wrestling fed. Next thing you know, you're at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get to call one of his first matches. Yeah. He came onto the scene. He definitely knows that he knows his stuff, but he does know his stuff, and I'm excited to see where they go from here.
He gets under my skin sometimes, but I do respect his skills. Of course, they are managed.
But he will eat you alive in trivia competition.
Kaiser showed up on the
that's true.
Part of this dungeon faction with Kevin Smets, who's still trying to learn how to complete a sentence.
Call me
but
everything,
Kaiser,
Paul. I'm not scared of him.
I don't know. I like this guy, but he's the type of guy that gets kicked out of a Guy Fieri restaurant at a Burbank airport. He's that kind of guy.
Ken, why are you just filled with so much hate today. What happened to you?
I'm not filled with hate for Kaiser. I respect what he can do, what he can bring, but I just don't understand. He's sometimes
Ken is just jealous because Kaiser is competition in the manager game for him.
Yes, he is.
It's Kaiser. It's Kaiser. He never
And
stops.
Ken, I
He's
think,
yelling,
also
screaming,
realizes that he
he
is
talks
losing
to
that
the
game.
camera while driving his car. It's unsafe. It's not even I'm
In all
rooting against him here in
honesty.
the Schmoedown. I'm rooting for him against him in society. For the Brubs.
Make sure to wear
And
your
Grace is
seatbelts,
the other
make sure
half of
you
that
know
management
you're
game, so
careful,
when he
don't
loses,
do it while
she
driving.
likely gets mad at him.
I hung out with him one time.
And you don't
want
wanna have Grace
we
mad.
got drunk outside of Fenway Park and ended
That's
up
when people
in the
disappear.
Red Sox. It was
And
a fun
tires get
experience.
slashed.
I just sometimes don't know what he's trying to do. But
And
that's
throats.
enough of what we're
And,
saying
and
here. I know
get
the
stuck in
Critters
a
love you. We're
location
doing
miles
here
away
what
from
the
the actual
Critters have
location they
say.
need to be.
Let's go to the promos now.
Yay, promo time.
Yay.
There we go. What a music choice.
Who are we even playing today? Who are these people?
Nobody knows.
That was perfect.
This is Tom the Terror.
Hello.
Last match, Video Drew was very unhappy with her performance. Yes, Video Drew, definitely, as much as she can feel happiness, would have been happy. And she will be happy again. Video Drew asked Commissioner for a rematch. We are fun and likable, and not at all weird, stilted, or awkward like those other people who do movie trivia matches.
It's like Frankenstein and his bride. This ain't Halloween. This is the Schmoedown. Let's get it on.
And I like you guys. Maybe I get you a match, train you a little bit, see how it goes.
Paul, Primetime Oyama. You got Eric, the whatever. Zipper. These guys could do some damage in this league. If they listen to me, if they study, they get their butts in the dungeon, they just might get something done.
Video Drew has no problem with Paul Oyama or Eric Zipper. They seem like very nice human gentlemen boymans, and zippers are part of her favorite kind of clothing. However, they have never played together as a team, while me and Tom have technically known each other for centuries.
All right, let's put the freak show aside for 1 second. I'm gonna let these guys do the talking, but I'm here to find out.
There's a
can
team
you play as a
missing in
team?
that.
Can you guys play as a team together and win in this league? So just remember, I'm gonna be out there watching. You guys are gonna be out there watching, and we're gonna find out what these guys are made of.
Winning isn't the most important thing for Video Drew. Schmoedown is a fun game, and she is here to make friends and have people on the internet love her so very much. Which
Like
we already
me.
do, but even more so now.
Are we gonna make friends?
We have friends. We are all the friends, Tom. We are all the friends we need.
I don't want to spend my time talking about Nurse Ratchet's 2 escaped convicts over here.
Ha!
This match is about us. We're here to make an impact. We're not messing around. We're not playing around. We're coming straight for the belts. Why else would we be here? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm done. I'm done losing. I got a partner that can bring me the victories, and we are going to take this. I'm not worried about Drew and whatever his name is. I was a theater nerd in high school, and I would have bullied those guys. Like,
I like cartoons. Tom?
I wasn't actually allowed around other children when I was little, but I've watched lots of movies and learned how to interact with people that way.
Okay.
Haha, great banter,
I want
Tom.
them to
I'm
win.
feeling good. For the first time in a while,
Like,
I'm feeling okay.
officially, like, we know that it's going to be the Zipper and Oyama.
Is she dressed like Wednesday Addams?
Yeah. Another reason why I love you, Video Drew. And Tom. I love you both. I just want to give you both hugs.
All right, there you hear it. I mean, that was very
Great
entertaining
characters.
from the Looney. Tom's got the mic up here. Video Drew's video.
And for such new players to be good on the mic.
I still feel like I know nothing
Here,
about
you know
it.
what, hold on.
Absolutely
Just
talking
in
about
honor
wild
of
cards,
what
man.
what
We
might
now
quickly
have a
become a new favorite
Tom in
team.
the league, and this one is not wearing shorts that don't cover things. So on the other side, loose cannons.
Yeah.
They're here for business. They're here to kind of prove themselves here in this one. We normally go to like a tail of the tape conference type of situation, but these are 2 new teams here, Danielle.
2 new teams.
So I think
That's not going to get visually distracting at all.
have me stop
That's why I'm trying to
talking and
fix
you
it,
start
Nico.
asking
Bear with
questions. I think it's very important.
Also, bite me.
Glad you're here, though. Are you excited for today?
So for this joke,
Well,
Excited to
then,
get to hang out with you.
you are now
I'm
completely
grumpy.
adjusting your mic.
I love to be. Then we're almost ready.
Oh,
and it's
God.
friends, family, and fans. It's time for the movie.
Trivia Schmoedown.
Schmoedown. Yeah, baby.
Introducing first from Parts Unknown.
Parts unknown.
Making their Schmoedown team debut. This is Video Drew and Tom the Looney Bin.
His name is literally just Tom. We're not getting anything more than that.
Yep.
Nope.
Great.
It's like Igor.
Is something
Yeah.
wrong with his
One name.
Do you,
Or
Madonna.
Beyonce.
should we
I'm
go
okay with
crack
it.
Because he doesn't seem to be able to stand up straight.
By the
I'm
way,
worried about
Beyonce
his
does have a last name.
Beyonce Knowles Carter. Yes.
See?
He's just kind of confusing, but I love
It's like
the energy Video
Cher,
has. I love the
Madonna.
energy. Let's see what's going on here without further ado. Their opponent.
Crazy Steve.
Also making their team debut.
I understood that
To
reference.
the ring by their
I did not.
manager,
Drake and Josh.
Kaiser. This is
Damn it, I did know this reference.
Zipper and Primetime Oyama. The Loose Cannon. There is Zipper for Kaiser. Kaiser is out.
Paul with his sunglasses, and look at his shiny jacket. It's so shiny.
What's with the clipboard?
Kaiser is
Good for him.
looks like
Care to
he's,
explain,
taking
Kaiser?
orders at a wing stop, but here we go.
Feel free to tell
I'll take
us
a lemon
at
pepper if
D2A
you're
channel.
coming around.
This is great. We've got these 2 teams out here.
We're in the Facebook group. Dungeon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, we're all admins there.
8 questions.
Exactly.
8 questions in various categories. Each question is worth 1 point for each of you.
All right,
now,
Chris, have you
have
gotten enough
about
sleep and
20
rest for a
seconds
perfect
for when
round?
I remember to count to answer. Kidding. It will be accurate.
You know what? Maybe I have.
We also know that if you get all 8
And I hope there aren't any tornadoes lingering around.
bonus question just for you. You have 3 rules of repeat that we call the JTE
That's good.
rule name.
That's good.
For famed Ecuadorian
I can
fast
respect that.
food taster Josh Tapia, and you also have 1 challenge.
You know what?
per
I might
match.
just start doing
Use
this for reactions
it
from now on.
wisely. I think that's all the
That way I have,
rules,
like,
Danielle. Are
room
you ready?
I'm ready.
Down here.
Teams, are you ready? Looney Bin, are you ready?
Super ready. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Loose
Super.
cannons,
Thanks
are you
for asking.
Then let's get ready
To
to
Schmoedown.
3 rounds.
Yeah, woo.
First question coming in will be administered by me in the category of action/adventure. What is the full name of Kurt Russell's character in Escape from New York?
Ooh,
Have you ever
yes.
escaped from New York, Danielle?
I was barely let into New York once. I had to go there for an MTV audition.
I'm just going to write something stupid because I don't know the answer.
Who doesn't lose out to
Oh,
me?
come on.
It's
Come on,
fast.
Nico.
4,
Didn't you ever play
Haven't
Metal
seen
Gear
the movie.
Solid?
2, 1.
Snake
And
Plissken.
now
Snake Plissken.
the
Also,
rounds are starting.
Ah! Case
I wrote
love
Fred
you.
Durst. I wrote Fred Durst.
Oh, you know what? I'm kicking you off this call right now, man. Bye bye.
Point there. Eric,
Snake Plissken.
that is correct. And Tom.
Instead of Snake Plissken, I went with Limp Bizkit.
2-1 game, 2-1 game. Danielle.
It almost rhymes.
All
Well
right, so
done.
this- Question number 2.
It's almost
This is the
something.
Category of new releases. Who plays Lady Sarah in The Favorite?
Oh, which of the 2?
Yes.
I think it's a Canadian thing.
I think
I
it
think
is.
because it's a Canadian movie.
Yes, it
clearly.
is. It's
about
the
a bunch of people in
Queen's
Canada.
5,
Am I remembering the right movie?
2,
Probably not.
Emma Stone?
Emma Stone.
Video Drew looking for answers.
Video Drew thinks Rachel Weisz.
Shit!
Ah.
Oh, Rachel Weisz.
It was one of the two, and
That is correct.
yeah.
Tom.
We all went for one.
Rachel Weisz.
We got a tie game 3-3. Paul.
Rachel Weisz.
We got a lead 4-3 there. 4-3 there.
Damn it.
Third question comes in the category of dramas. Who played Texas Ranger Marcus Hamilton in Hell or High Water? Favorite Texas Ranger player? Go.
That's a team.
It is a team.
Do they play bowling?
Your correct answer was Charlie Huff, knuckleball pitcher. 5.
Great movie.
4.
Great movie.
2.
Jeff
and
Bridges.
1.
Jeff Bridges.
Starting
Ah.
with Zipper.
Jeff Bridges.
That is correct for a point. Tom.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges is right for a point. Paul.
Jeff Bridges.
That's correct. 6-4 lead. Video Drew.
Video Drew did not have it.
Video Drew did not have the answer. So we
Ooh,
have
Karen,
4
4 and a half.
going into the category of question 4. Sorry.
Why
Okay,
are you doing this?
It's okay. Great answer. Thank you.
What the hell?
All right, question number 4
Okay.
in the category of animated. What is the name of the sequel to
Hmm.
Fantasia?
Oh, this is ridiculously easy.
Although
You could throw-
I could technically challenge this because there's technically 4 others, but they aren't official sequels.
5,
Whatever.
3, 2.
Fantasia 2000.
Fantasia 2000.
But it came out in 1999.
Fantasia 2000.
December 31st, 1999.
Fantasia 2000.
You got it. Video Drew.
Video Drew loves Fantasia 2000.
She does love it. She got it
I
right.
don't love it. I love the original.
We got a clean sweep across the board there.
Look at some real
Fantasia 2000
Fantasia
has
We got
3 really
yes,
good
we
segments,
have some
but all the
podcasts
all
about
the
Fantasia out there.
stupid
Fifth question comes in the category of
in-betweener
fantasy
sections,
slash
they're all bad.
sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi.
And for some reason they...
Who directed 1987's
Hey! I can pronounce this name correctly, yes. Only guy on the panel.
Well, that's how classic people do things.
Your class? You know.
Yeah,
Be classy.
one time you almost got in my face because I said it wrong.
You have your jacket on.
Still love you, Case.
Paul Verhoeven.
Paul Verhoeven.
Paul.
Great for
Fuck this movie.
That is
Fuck
correct.
you! It's a great movie.
Video Drew.
Classic.
Paul Verhoeven.
It's got a cyborg in it.
Point. Eric.
Paul Verhoeven.
Verhoeven.
Correct. You got
Jesus.
10
Nico,
points
it's
for there, Tom.
Paul Verhoeven.
it's a brilliant
You got it,
satire.
10-8. It's a close game.
You hate
Close
Trump,
game.
you would love
Paul
this movie.
Verhoeven.
You do?
This is so much fun. Thank you.
He hasn't even seen it.
I can't root for the hero
All right, question 6 in the category of
because I can't
blonde.
physically look at him without getting sick.
Character name in Legally Blonde.
Ooh. Oh, shoot. It's been a while since I've seen this movie.
I like the movie, so I know this.
Same. It's quite good.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe you'll be nicer to some of the people?
Elle Woods.
Elle Woods.
Damn it.
And her dog's name is Bruiser Woods.
Video Drew, please like me. Elle Woods.
That is correct, Elle Woods. Eric.
Elle Woods.
That's correct. Tom.
Elle Woods.
10 points for them. Paul.
Elle Woods.
Maintaining a 2-point lead there.
He's hugging the board. How is the marker not smudging against his shirt?
All right, we are coming down to the
He's wearing
seventh
black. It wouldn't show
question.
anyway.
Seventh question comes in the category
No,
of
I mean, how is his shirt not wiping away the answers?
thriller.
I don't know. He's
Richard
careful.
Kelly directed Jake Gyllenhaal in what 2000's thriller? We've got whoops, match here, Danielle.
I have a guess. I don't know.
If only they wouldn't have lost
I have
Oh,
a guess too,
duh.
but I don't think it came out in that. Oh, what the hell?
4, 3, 2,
Donnie Darko?
Donnie Darko.
down. Looking for answers.
Ah,
from you, Eric.
I knew my answer was wrong. I had Nightcrawler. I knew it was in the wrong decade, though.
Darko.
That's correct.
Would have
It's not a terrible
disappointed had
guess.
he not gotten
Donnie
it.
Darko.
That's right. Video Drew.
Video Drew feels neutral about Donnie Darko.
Feels neutral, but that's a correct answer. 14-12. All right, Danielle, 14-12, but this is pretty interesting here as we go to the final question. 3 of the
This is a pretty strong round one.
Yes.
Gee.
Get it. They get a bonus
Tom
question.
is actually doing
Oh,
perfect so
very
far.
excited.
That's
I love
crazy.
bonus
Like, what's
questions.
the record for the highest score in round one in a team's match?
That is top 10 for
Top 10 versus top that.
Because both top 10 got a perfect round and their bonus question.
And this is our Patreon question. The following question comes,
top 10.
The following question comes to you.
Ah, damn it.
Thank you.
It should have
Thank you
been
so
Michael
much for supporting the
Campbell
show.
because that was Paul's
And
previous
this is in the
teammate.
category of coming of age. What is the title of the 1979 sequel to American Graffiti?
Ah.
Shit. See, this is where I had a great round. I just want to say that. But I have
You
no.
did. You really did.
Go ahead. You gotta go back.
I got 6,
5,
but I have no idea about this.
3, 2, 1.
More
All right,
American
hands
Graffiti.
down, looking for answers, starting with Tom.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
More American Graffiti.
Perfect round for Tom.
Wow.
Perfect round for Tom.
More American
Wow.
Perfect round for Paul. Video Drew.
Video Drew never saw More American
But
Graffiti.
you know the answer, Eric.
Oh,
Did not have it. Oh,
rounds though.
14, interesting.
So
nice
whiteboard
situation.
again
Tom
for the
and
question.
Paul, you both get this bonus question just for you. Since you're both competing here, you have to write it down. It'll be just for you. Video Drew and Eric, just enjoy the show and watch it, have fun, cheering your
So much
teammates.
fun.
All right, bonus question. Here we go. Who plays Cinderella in the movie Into the Woods? Into the Woods.
Ah.
Looking for that bonus question from Tom.
I think I'm off here,
Paul.
but I'm gonna take a
I like this
shot.
movie,
Eric.
but it should have been way better.
Write it down. I'm gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Anna
1.
Kendrick.
Pens down.
Oh, never mind.
Amanda Seyfried?
Incorrect. Tom.
Neil Wazakowski?
No, we're looking for Anna Kendrick.
Damn it,
Anna
people.
Kendrick.
Are you kidding me?
Brush up.
I mean, that's fine. It's all fine.
Oh, Video Drew, a little
little
tension
bit
between
of
her
heat.
and Tom.
Haha, it's still fine.
But I'll tell you what there, Danielle. We just witnessed a great first round. 15-14 is an impressive
Yeah.
Across the board.
for
Damn.
both teams.
You know, and Video Drew giving a little bit of credit to Tom, but I thought Tom had a fantastic round.
Let's say Drew still got 6 points. That's
Absolutely there.
Impressive.
So we'll see the dynamic of the team.
Very good.
And Eric got 7. Great performance by all around.
It could be a powerhouse team with loose cannons. Paul and Eric.
Suddenly, my great round does not seem that great. Oh, I kid. I'm so happy.
Danielle is known as the wheel round.
This is where those great scores could go downhill.
Wheel round.
Love it
Like,
there, Danielle, the
With some
rules.
opponent's
Yes,
choice.
sir, Kaiser.
Are we
God
shooting the
bless
Addams
it.
Family 3, or are we doing the trivia Schmoedown today?
Hey.
I'll tell you what.
You might want to disinfect the set after this, all right?
Could you get back to managing the Hooters? I'll tell you what, though.
Small man.
Shots
no. See, here's the
fired.
problem. Here's the problem. Kaiser has a restraining order from entering a Hooters ever again.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Wheel
Hashtag
round,
me
Danielle,
too.
works like this. Each team will get a chance to spin the wheel. If they get the first
Damn.
time, they can spin it again, unless, of course, you get opponents.
Love you, Kaiser.
Choice. I know there's some recent live event action where the rules were maybe.
Hashtag
changed.
no
I
comment.
think the crowd will help that. We're not going to do that here. If you get those, you're stuck with it. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. And then you get 4 questions? 4, 6. I've played this game before. 6 questions in the round. 2 points each, unless you ask for multiple choice, then it'll be 1 point each. There are steals in this round. That's where it gets real fun. Who loves stealing things? These teams will if it gets some more points there. So we are about ready to go here, Danielle, but this is also a supported round.
This is a supported round. The wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown Patreon, John
Thank
Layton,
you, John.
on patreon.com/Schmoedown. The sponsored wheel slices for today's match are
Is the highest
Clint
score in a
Eastwood
team
and
match still
fantasy/sci-fi.
35?
Thank you so much, John.
I-
Layton,
35,
for supporting the
36.
show.
Over 3 rounds, of
Absolutely
course.
do. Go to patreon.com/Schmoedown if you want to support and hear your name
So there's the
read
possibility.
by someone as wonderful as Danielle Radford. All right, loose cannons, because you have a
Theoretically, but
lead, you have the
loose
opportunity
cannons would have to have a
if
very good second round.
Both teams would have to have a
All
great
right,
second
in
round.
this asylum,
Oh yeah, that's true.
spin.
The Looney bin does have
Video
to
Drew, Tom,
go with
who
them.
wants to spin?
Go ahead, Tom.
Tom is going to spin. Video Drew, let's do it. Don't forget, spin from the wheel, not from the pegs, or otherwise the show ends. Go for it, Tom. Give us a good spin. That's a good spin, Danielle.
That was
The
a
spin is
great
in.
spin.
The spin is in. I like what Tom
Wheel
is
of
doing
morality.
here.
Turn,
He's
turn,
quiet.
turn.
He's
Tell us the
not
lesson that we should
big spin.
learn.
He's watching it spin around like
Is his neck okay?
he looks like a muppet following.
He's
He reminds me of Paul Dano's character in Prisoners.
Oh!
Modern classics.
Modern
Do you guys want to
classics.
keep modern classics? You can spin
I
again.
don't hate it.
Spin
Yeah.
again.
Thank you so much. I love being here.
Video Drew. Video Drew loves being here, and she and her teammate Tom are going to keep modern classics. Danielle will
Okay.
the category here and ask 6 questions, and I'll let you.
Let's see how this
you can
goes.
take the reins of this round.
Thank you for letting me take the reins. All right, so who played Biff in Back to the Future?
I don't know.
Classic character, but sometimes that actor's name.
Do I just say it?
If you have the answer, go for it.
Thomas F. Wilson.
That's correct for 2 points. 2 points. Looney Bin on the board here. Next question in the round.
What was the name of the English king in Braveheart that ruled during the time of William
Edward
Wallace?
Longshanks.
You're on.
What the character's name?
Looking for the character name. Yes.
King Edward Longshanks.
That is correct. That
Jesus.
is correct. That is correct. All right. Third question in the round.
In Gladiator, who plays Juba, Maximus's close friend and ally?
JTE really wishes he had gotten a question like this and not one about a shield.
Wow.
That's correct. 2 more points. 2 more
Damn.
points.
Jesus.
What a round. Tom proving his worth here halfway through.
What 80s toy does E.T. use to phone home?
They confirm.
A speak and spell?
No,
Speak and spell.
Apostrophe.
Oh,
You got it.
well done, Nico.
Fifth question, Danielle.
In Speed, what speed does the bus
50.
maintain
50.
to not explode?
Because I once said 80, and that was the amount of kilometers an hour, which was correct. But
50 miles per hour.
2 more points.
now I know.
15 lead, Danielle. This is
Metric system.
Tom
Isn't
really
it
great
lovely?
first outing today. In Aliens,
It is.
who plays Wayland representative Carter?
Oh, him.
Paul Reiser.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Wow!
What a
Holy
round.
shit.
Jesus!
Video Drew and Tom.
Whoo, boy.
So crazy
Paul,
now.
Zipper, good luck.
That was the right answer.
Definitely still crazy.
All right, we
Thank
now
you.
have a spin coming from Loose Cannons. Who's going to go? Paul's going to walk over there. Knows where to spin, how to spin. Let's go.
That is a gorgeous spin.
Spin his head, spin his head.
Let's hope it gets him what he wants.
Let's hope so.
If not, he'll still have that wonderful
Oh,
shiny
nice
jacket.
choice.
Kaiser's taking score at home. Like he's watching a 90
Coming around.
Brave World Series game. Jack Morris, 10 scoreless innings, game 7.
Pat Britt.
Hey, Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
You just said Pad Britt.
He's
I
even
know.
good about
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Pad
Oh, they're
Britt.
conferring or they're taking
Come on,
it?
Nico, don't you know
Oh,
what Pad
I thought-
Britt is?
I mean, I would have been happy to read Brad Pitt questions.
Oh, and he's going to spin
Spin
again.
Ooh.
That's a great bit of teamwork, making sure they're
All
both
right,
feeling comfortable
all right.
with the
Gonna do it
choice.
again. Spin again. Spin again.
This could be it for Spinner. He
You know,
may
Nico,
have
sometimes
something
it's
to
funny
with
to,
them.
mess up names. It's called a joke. You should try it sometime.
He's in a good team right now.
Oh, it's
but
fine.
they're
He and I can just
down
talk about our love
11
lives.
points. They need a big round.
Oh, no.
It's right next to
Remember,
the
Nico, I threw myself
Eastwood.
under the bus
Clint
with you.
Eastwood.
Yeah.
And look at that, Danielle. We've hit Clint Eastwood, which John Layton supported. Look at that. It's a
Thank
big
you,
win.
John.
Big win for John Layton. Okay. First question out of 6.
Let's see how this goes.
In what 1970s film did Clint Eastwood play a gunfighter simply known as the Stranger, who helps a small settlement hold off 3 outlaws?
High Plains.
High Plains Drifter.
That's correct for 2 points. They conferred and they
I'm
got
done.
it. All right, Clint Eastwood plays war vet and auto mechanic Walt Kowalski in.
Gee,
what
I
film?
wonder, is it Gran Torino?
Gran Torino.
That is correct for 2 points. Keep the pace. What a match. This Hollywood legend starred as the titular Sarah in the film Two Mules for Sister Sarah. Clint Eastwood was.
I want to say it was Doris Day.
He could have also directed it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
A. Anne Margaret. B. Shirley MacLaine. C.
no, it's
Jane
not.
Fonda. D. Angela Lansbury. 4 answer.
Maybe?
5.
Anne Margaret.
Incorrect for
No.
a possible steal. Anne Margaret. Shirley MacLaine. Jane Fonda. Angela Lansbury. Looking for an answer.
Jane Fonda.
Incorrect. Looking for Shirley MacLaine.
Ooh.
Shirley MacLaine was the answer. So we have a misfire there from Loose Cannons, but they're still going strong here. 3 more questions. Which 1960s war film stars screen legends Richard Burton and Clint Eastwood? Here, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
A. Where Eagles Dare. B. Force 10 from Navarone. C. Kelly's Heroes.
Where
D,
Eagles Dare.
The Dirty Dozen.
His Force 10 from Navarone was Harrison Ford and Robert Shaw.
4.
Kelly's Heroes was 70.
2.
I'm here with B.
That is incorrect for Steele. Where Eagles Dare. B. Force 10 from Navarone. C. Kelly's Heroes. D. The Dirty Dozen.
Kelly's Heroes.
Incorrect. Looking for Where Eagles
You're
Dare.
right, Chris.
Where Eagles Dare.
Eastwood seems to be.
We're just here to have fun, and so much fun we're having.
You're having
Use
fun.
You're
the
having
Steelers.
fun.
Fifth question.
So the only way we see a points record change is by Looney Bin now.
Had a pet sidekick in
By
every
1
which
point.
way but loose. What kind of animal was it? And specific here.
Orangutan.
That's correct
Okay.
for 2 points.
Damn.
Good one there. 2 points. Final
They need
question
this
in
one.
round. Final question in this round. Clint Eastwood directed, produced, and starred in this 1985
Pale
Western whose name
Rider.
references the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, or one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
I looked and I saw a pale rider. He was death.
3.
Multiple choice.
A. Unforgiven. B. Tombstone. C. The Rapture. D. Pale Rider.
Pale Rider.
That's correct for a point.
Okay. Damn.
For a point.
Now they're
But
4
that
points
brings
behind.
To an end, round 2, and it's 26-22. The Looney Bin is in the lead, Danielle.
Tom has really come out as the star
Yes.
of this match. Came from nowhere. parts
Also,
unknown, no one knew anything
needs to
about
be in
him.
singles.
He is racking up the
Yes.
points.
Absolutely.
We still don't even know his last name.
Don't care.
I don't care.
Be in singles.
He needs to be in singles.
As long as he is.
With a lot of personality, and we are going into round 3.
So that would be the second Enigma Cole
down to,
honestly.
these final 6 potential questions.
Oh, God.
We're going to be asking the teams to give us numbers 1 through 20. Those will correspond to categories, and 2, 3, 5-point questions. You have to choose who answers to 2. You have to choose who answers to 3. You can confer as a team for the 5th. All 3 teams have their JTE rules left. Exciting final finish here.
I always love these. Maybe I just like numbers. I don't know.
You like numbers and good competition. I understand it. I understand. Looney Bin, Video Drew, and Tom, because you're in the lead, I'm going to need 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
6.
Gotcha.
6.
No.
Must be different numbers.
16.
I saw where you're going.
12.
Okay.
18.
I like what it did.
Okay.
All sixes.
Six, in some ways. All right, 6, 12, 18. Loose Cannons, 3 numbers from you.
8, 15, 19.
8, 15, 19. I get it. I like it. It's good.
Those numbers don't mean anything. That's nice.
Absolutely.
Don't they?
So, Danielle, I'll be administering the questions to Loose Cannons. You two, Looney Bin here as we go to the final round. Loose Cannons, your 2-point question will be in the category of Spielberg. Who wants to answer the 2-point question? You cannot confer after you get the question. Who's taking it? Who's taking it? All right.
Ooh.
Paul's going to take this
All right.
2-point question
Okay.
in the category of Spielberg. Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep
The
star
Post.
in what
Post.
2017 historical
Jesus.
thriller about the Pentagon Papers?
The Post.
That's correct for 2 points. 2 points. Pull within 2 is 24-26. That means we stick with Loose Cannons there. And
Yeah.
you
Now
guys
Zipper needs to answer this. Why did they go with Paul for the
That is in
2-pointer?
category of Angelina Jolie.
Oof.
Angelina
Okay.
Jolie. Eric, you'll be taking this 3-point
We're in
question.
trouble.
In 2008's
Oh.
Wanted, who plays
Morgan Freeman.
Sloan, the leader
I
of
just
a
watched this
fraternity
movie.
of assassins?
Morgan
Okay, he knows
3
it.
points. Look at
Hold
that.
on.
Look at that.
I saw that movie in the theaters.
Gets it right in there.
Nice.
27-26, which means we are
Fun
going
movie.
back to Looney Bin, or actually down for the first time.
Not entirely sure why. I think I was like, what, 13 years old at the time.
All right, so number 6 is going to be in the category of Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, who wants to
That
ask Cameron Diaz a
bitch!
question? They're conferring themselves. A lot of conferring going on.
Me.
Tom's going to take
Okay.
it. Danielle,
All right.
it is all yours.
This is your
Yeah.
2-point question. In what 2002 film does Cameron Diaz star alongside Leonardo DiCaprio and
Gangs of
Gangs of
New
New
York.
Gangs of New York.
That's correct. 2
correct.
points there. Guess what? Guess what? This puts it back to the Loose Cannons, who now need to answer their 5-point question to put it back on to the Looney Bin.
The hype
Once
is real.
again, they have a 5-point question to do exactly.
This is like so many twists and turns.
All right.
And
I'm
everyone's making friends, and that's what's most important.
Absolutely. I'm as excited as when I find a leftover bag of Del Taco in the parking lot. Here we go. Number 19 comes in the category of 2010.
Okay.
2010.
Oh, they'll get it.
5-point question. Name 2 actors in the Altman family in 2014's dramedy, This Is Where I Leave You. Looking for the actors.
There are only 7.5 minutes left in this video.
Here.
Short
Must be
interview.
short. Must be short pulse
Adam
matches.
Driver and Jason Bateman.
That's
Wow.
correct. 5 points.
They're putting up a fight.
Look
And the
at
Looney
that
Bin.
now. This
Well,
is
if they
where
answer
we're
the 3
at here,
and the 5,
Danielle.
they
It
have
is
the
all
record.
on
But they don't need
Looney
to answer the 3
They
to
have
win.
2 questions left.
They just need to answer them both to get the record.
For
Yeah.
air
Yes.
if you, with this 3-point
Kind of want them to
question,
get the
it's
record
going
now.
to
I'm
be
not gonna lie.
All right, video
Kinda.
this is in the category of new
Nobody's
releases
used a
of the
repeat
last
yet. That's
18
amazing.
months. For your
Yeah.
4-point question, in Ralph Breaks the Internet, who voices the algorithm? Yes. Who helps Ralph with his
Is it Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah.
No.
It's Tiffany Haddish.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. Looking for
Taraji P. Henson, right?
Taraji.
Yeah.
Ah.
Talk about pressure.
That's a
I've
lot
only
of
seen it
pressure.
once tonight.
This comes down to the
I still haven't seen
final
it.
question. They
I need
choose
to.
Oh, no record, by the way.
5-point question.
Yeah.
They can confirm
Oh.
what category.
But for the win.
This is going to be in the category of family films.
5-point question.
So for your 5-point question, in Matilda, what is the name of the closet filled with nails that the evil Miss Trunchbull constantly threatens to put bad
Chokey.
things in?
They can confer. They can confer. For
It's the
final
Chokey.
one here. Could be a victory for these cannons or a
I feel like these two should know this question.
5, 4,
Repeat the question.
2,
Repeat.
1.
The punishment box?
Oh!
They
Damn.
they still don't realize they can use repeats.
That's what I should have done. But they're too new to the Schmoedown.
We're looking.
See, Matilda.
We're looking for the punishment box is something different. I've got that back at home.
Ah.
I charge. All right, here we go. That was a big win.
Eric was just like, nope,
Danielle, you
nope,
have done enough
nope,
talking.
nope,
Let's go
nope.
right now to Jen Sturgeon, who is with the winners and losers.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturgeon, then Drew, Tom. You guys played really well out there, especially considering that was your first time playing
Oh, yeah.
together. How are you feeling after that? I know it was a loss, but that was 28 points. That's nothing to hang your head about.
We are feeling so good about this. Everybody knew that these questions were going to be hard, and our contenders, well, first-time players as a team, we've never shown badly in singles. The end.
I think we made some friends.
I don't know if I'd call them friends.
made some
but
fans.
Sure. You know, you ran Modern
Yes.
Classics really well. Were you really confident when you landed on that?
Yes, I was very confident Video Drew was because she knew all the answers. She relayed those answers to Tom via their
Okay, I'm
connection that they
noticing the
have
doctor to
spiritually
Igor
in their
relationship
heads.
very strongly.
I don't own a television, but I've watched several movies on other people's televisions. While I'm fairly confident.
Okay, so going forward, you know that you guys, I think you're still learning the game a little bit. You know that you can use your JTE rules, right?
Video Drew knows that now.
Okay, just putting it out there. I think we're done here, guys. Good luck. I hope to see you guys back because that was super entertaining and weird.
Thank you. We had such a fun time here to make friends. Nothing at all about winning bothers us because we did not.
Okay.
What the hell?
And we're back with the loose cannons.
I think I
Paul,
found my
Eric,
new
that was
favorite
pretty
team.
impressive considering it was your first time playing together.
Yeah, it feels good to win again. It feels really nice. It's been a minute, but
It's been a minute
couldn't have
for
done without
him,
these guys.
not for Paul.
Yeah, Kaiser, I know that, you probably were a little disappointed after Zipper's last loss because you weren't here. What changed your strategy as far as bringing these two together and preparing them for this?
Well, first of all, Zipper needs to listen to me, and he should have had me at the match, but we'll let that slide. I really like what they did out there. I got to say, I thought I had mental issues, but Video Drew and Cousin It, they really need some help. But I really like their play out there. I think after Collision, I think I might have a faction.
Ooh, really?
I think so.
Paul, you played really impressively in round one. I know that you guys probably got a little nervous after their round two.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing was across the table from me, but get that away from me. I don't know what was going on. Answers were popping out. Not much else, but yeah.
And what, Kaiser, you're taking, what's the clipboard?
Well, I took some notes. I have some notes for you guys that we'll review in the dungeon later. We'll go back there. I mean, I think, first of all, you guys know your movies. I'd like to see you a little more insulting. Go for low blows out there. Really shake them up.
That's the team spirit I like to hear. So obviously with the team tournaments and the singles tournaments coming up, you guys are going to be fighting for spots, no?
Yeah, although honestly, you know what? After how we just did, I don't think there's anybody that can scare me. Bring it on.
Is this the old Zip back?
I think it might be. I might have to actually start listening to this guy.
Yeah, if you want to start zipping up body bags, you listen to Kaiser. Video
Kaiser. Great.
Okay, if Kaiser joined
back to
with
you guys at the
Looney
desk.
Binge, they'd be the greatest
All
faction
right,
in
there
the
you heard
world.
it. Loose Cannons, they are set as a team. Kaiser's sticking with them. God bless Kaiser. He thinks he's got a winning team, but I am really impressed with Eric Zipper and Paul Yama. Loose Cannons, big win, 32 points. But I think one of the stories here, you have to look at the other side. Looney Bin, Video Drew, and Tom. Danielle, knowledge and personality in this league.
Video Drew knew exactly what she wanted when she marched into Emma's office and she said, I need a partner and I know who I'm going to bring. She picked the perfect partner in Tom, someone brand new. We had no idea what he was going to bring, and it turns out that what he was going to bring was it.
And It quality, 28 points is nothing.
Wait, It the horror movie or the It Factor?
Even after a tough loss.
Factor.
I think a little bit of
That is
both.
it for this week. We're wrapping up here in the movie trivia Schmoedown. We appreciate you. You can go to Trivia SD for more.
Would you like a balloon?
Stats and the inside scoops with William Bibiani and his
That should be Video Drew's next entrance.
Like John Layton, who had a Clint Eastwood winning wheel round support here.
Oh, really
Danielle,
hung some people up on that round,
big
too.
match
Well done.
today, but such a pleasure to call this match with you.
Always a pleasure to call matches with you.
Not enough dirty
Shake
jokes.
on that. All right, corruption
Oddly
still better
enough,
than
yeah.
anything Kaiser does. We'll see you next
Sir.
week. Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Oh, 30 seconds.
There's 30 seconds. Oh,
All right, guys,
never
hope you
mind.
enjoyed
Okay,
it.
cool.
Never mind.
Nah, it's just the chairman.
Chris, you go.
Okay, I know this is way early to say, and I probably shouldn't say this about a team whose first match was a loss, but I might have a new favorite team. I love their chemistry, I love their knowledge, and I love the personalities. Like, they have that very charming, but also very off-the-wall, very crazy and kooky, mysterious and spooky, and altogether they're a little ooky. I know, yeah, yeah. I made an Addams Family joke. Just go with it. But yeah, no, and look, hats freaking off to the Loose Cannons. Dear Jesus, they brought a good game. Paul was on fire, and Zip did really great in round one. I just sort of wish maybe they had stuck with their first spin, and then they would have had a lot better of a round two showing. And also, if, damn it, sorry, I'm still a little salty that Looney Bin didn't grab those steals when they could have. But hey, great match all around. So I'm happy with the way this turned out.
I am too. That was a great match, and as I said, it's just refreshing to see new faces who can also be good on the mic, and they know what to do on the mic. stuck with a character. That character works perfectly. It works perfectly together. Both of them played off each other so well. And yeah, it gives us a lot of laughs. And as I said, Tom is just so good. I want to see him in singles. I want to see what he can do because it's based on this performance. He can go far. Nico, your thoughts?
That was probably the strongest round one I've ever seen in a teams match. It's like ridiculously impressive by all involved. Like 8, 7, 6, 8. Those were the individual scores for that round. So that's a sign of some very well-rounded players. Then we get into round 2, and Tom just runs the table with the Modern Classics category. And yeah, Zip and Paul, they struggled a little bit with Clint Eastwood, but I think a lot of people struggle with Clint Eastwood.
Because he's got such a huge filmography.
Yeah. So there's a lot to pull from, and you have a lot to think about, especially considering like how long Clint Eastwood has been in the business. You have a lot of generations
over 50
to pull
years.
through. Yeah. But for a debut, like this was Tom's overall debut. This was only Drew's second match overall, first in teams, and they came that close to setting the points record. That's a ridiculously impressive start to your team's career. And same goes for Paul and Zip. Like, these are two teams who, win or lose, I think they're both going to be in the tournament, and I think they're going to have some good seeds to be seeded in.
Definitely. Yeah, and I'm also curious to see I forgot my thoughts. I had some.
You're curious to see what's on Kaiser's clipboard?
No.
No.
I'm just interested to see these teams play in that tournament and to see how they evolve as teams. Oh, and of course, how the Looney bin will actually be able to actually play the game. Because what they've shown today is they have a lot of knowledge, but the reason they lost was probably because they didn't play the game. They didn't use their repeats when they should have because they didn't know they had them.
And that's the same mistake that Top That made also. Like,
yes.
They were really good at the movie trivia aspect, but they didn't pay attention to how the game worked. They didn't realize John Rocca was strong in biopics. And in this case, the Looney Bin didn't realize they had repeats they could have used. Imagine what the score could have been like had they remembered that. There were some things that Drew was struggling to remember, and had she remembered them and remembered to use the repeats, she might have gotten those questions right, and then we'd be talking about a whole different score.
Yeah, and I think, now that Jen told that to her in the interview, and she's like, yeah, I know now. For the future, she'll never forget that. She'll always remember that she can use that and that it can help her because, we've seen several times already that those repeats can definitely help. Just get more time, make sure that you can think of the answer. I'm looking forward to that. And I think with that said, guys, this was the reaction. I am sorry I had to switch to my phone, but my computer is just not working these days for some reason. So apologies for the technical difficulties, but whatever. We're going into plugs. So, Chris, where can people find you?
You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Stardust, Letterboxd, and Discord at Skywalker Dome. And you guys can follow this very channel on Twitter and Instagram at D2A channel. Please like our Facebook page. And go back and check out our last episode of the Who Cares Anime podcast, where we sat down with Eric Zipper's former partner, Winston Marshall, partially about why they broke up, and some other shenanigans in the world of movie news and Schmoedown. So yeah, go check that out. It's a great episode.
Indeed. Also, please like this video, comment on anything that you saw in it, your thoughts on the new teams, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And Nico, plug yourself.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nico Suave Regoli, or just Nico Suave with 4 random English numbers thrown in at the end on Discord. Multiplex Entertainment. You can find me and Zadius for at least a few more weeks hosting Crisis on Earthplex every Tuesday evening. But we will be going off the air after June 23rd. July 23rd. July 23rd. So hopefully you'll enjoy our Comic-Con coverage. Let's hear. Combat Wrestling Trivia on Facebook, Combat Wrestling Network on YouTube. The poorly made Twitter handle is at Combat Wrestlin, the number 2. There is no letter G. And D2A at D2A channel, dedicated to art right here with you guys, as always. And Rolling Crits at Rolling Crits on social media. Check out our first 2 episodes of our show where we're playing a tabletop game. And Harloff, can we get some interactions with the Looney Bin and Josh McCouga, please?
Please. Please.
That would be funny. Guys, I'm going to Nico this one for a sec, especially read the last sentence. And that's about it, I think. So, guys, with that said, this was the reaction. We'll see you at our next one this Friday for Zipper versus Pouch. Interesting match there. So, up until then, take care.
Yeah.